It's no surprise that I like romance books, and I am a firm believer that everyone needs a little bit of fictional love in their life. And by a little, I mean an entire bookshelf of romance books. But there comes a time in everyone's life when you just have to get out of your comfort zone and throw yourself out there. Some move to a different country, maybe change careers, but what I'll do is try to read non-romance books for a week. For this video, we have 5 books to choose from. First, we have Blue Sisters by Coco Miller. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Babel, right here. Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. The Nightingale. And also this little tiny fun-sized horror book or mystery thriller, whatever, The Silent Patient. There you go. Out of all of these books, I am the most intrigued about Babel, which is supposed to be this fantasy, dark, historical fiction about a boy who gets himself in a moral situation, I think. So we're just gonna start with Babel. Now, I love to go completely blind into books, so my future self will actually tell you what this book is about while I start reading it, So Babel is about this young Chinese boy who is adopted by a British scholar and brought to the UK to study linguistics so that one day he can attend Babel, which is the Royal Institute of Translations, this very prestigious institution. And in this 19th century alternate universe, translation and linguistics can be used to imbue magic into silver rods. It sounds weird, but it kinda makes sense once you start reading the book. So it's supposed to be this unique fantasy with dark academia vibes and a lot of politics. This book is very information heavy and quite hard to get into. It's definitely well written, but I feel like I will get very tired soon. I've already read about 60 pages up until now, and it took me much longer than usual. So we have this boy Robin who just got admitted into Oxford at Babel Institution as a student after years of studying at Mr. Lovell's house. He studied languages for a while, and in this world, language means magic in a way. Now, Mr. Lovell is also a teacher at Babel, and I profusely hate him and he disgusts me, but I cannot tell you why. Now, Robin is on campus waiting for the academic year to start, and he actually relates to this Indian boy, which I believe is going to be his bestie. What's obvious is that Robin and all other Babel students do not fit in the Oxford world at all. And that happens because Babel students are not white. They are people of color, or that's what I understood up until now. And this book deals with racism in a way I have not seen before. My blood is literally boiling. I want to dive in the book and strangle every single piece of shit that is racist. And there are a lot of them. There's this disgusting quote that is very relevant to understand how much rage you'll start to feel while reading this book. So these men are having the equivalent of a boys' night out, but they are just entitled rich men. Now, what I wish, interrupted Mr. Radcliffe, is that all these women would stop taking part in those anti-slavery debates. They see too much of themselves in their situation. It puts ideas in their head. What? Asked Professor Lovell. Is Mrs. Radcliffe unsatisfied with her domestic situation? She'd like to think that it's a hop and a skip from abolition to women's suffrage. Mr. Radcliffe let out a nasty laugh. That would be the day. Well written. Well written. It expresses the epitome of sexism and racism. It's so bad, it's a bit funny that it is so obvious. So condescending, and it's just so well written. I want to dive in the book and strangle that man. It's enough. I am going to definitely take a break because I'm tired. I cannot read so much of this book at once. Now we have a group of friends. So we have Robin, Ravi, Letty, and Victoire. So, 4 friends. It seems like they are going to be the center of the story. I need to do anything else but read. Sleep, probably. A few days have passed, and this video will definitely take longer than a week. Now, let's just take a little short break and let me show you what is my daily struggle. Do you see this? This is marvelous. Curly, cute hair. And then we have this. This is what happens every day with my natural hair, and I cannot stand this. So I just did this, and we're fine. Okay, alright. So, I don't know what's happening. It just takes much longer to read it than I've expected. I think I've been reading for 4 days now, and I'm halfway through. And a couple things have happened. 1, I crave romance books like crazy. I just need my happiness. I need this. Now that's one thing, but I am not weak, so I am not caving in. Now, the second thing that happens, I feel a reading slump setting in. Horrible. For the entire month of July, I read The Song of Achilles. Where is that? Here. The Song of Achilles. Then I really struggled with The Ashes and The Star-Cursed King. I read 100 pages and then I got bored. I DNF'd it. I'll go back to it, but it's not as good as the first book. Not up until now. Now this, and the month is going to end and I'm not gonna finish this. So, all chances to get a really bad reading slump. So this is definitely a good book. Extremely unique magic system. Very, very well written. But girl, is this dense. It's just so much information about translation and linguistics, and at some point I'm like, I don't really want to know all that. But then somehow I am kind of curious and I really want to know it. So I'm kind of confused as to how I feel towards the book. It is interesting, but the pacing is at the very limit. I mean, it is slow, and once I start to get bored and I just want to put the book down, something happens, which is great, but it's at my limit. Also, I've been reading about this character, Victoire, for over 100 pages now, and I just realized she's a girl. I am sorry. I didn't question it. I thought Victoire was a boy name. I forgot to tell you that I started listening to the audiobook instead of reading sometimes, or doing both at the same time, because I'm just very, very slow when reading this book. So, yeah. Yes, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, things are moving. It's just a different book, you know? Yeah, I like it. Okay, girlies, this is 2 days later, and when I'm listening to the book, I am hooked. I need to know what's going to happen. Once I put the book down, I completely forget about it. This is how much I have left of the book, and right now, it's really starting to get fast-paced, and things are moving. We have torture, we have murder, we have a lot of death, and those are my favorite parts in books, to be honest. And oh my god, the politics. This book is basically all politics, which is fine. That's the genre of books somehow, and it fits. And usually when it's so much politics, I'm like, I don't really care about it. But with this book, I'm really interested to see, and it is eye-opening in a way, you know? I definitely cannot tell you what just happened. I can't tell you. Oh my god. Finally done. I cannot believe this took me 7 days to read. I read books in 2-3 days, 4 days max, because I just hate getting stuck on a book for longer than that. But with this one, I just couldn't read it faster. I couldn't. Now thoughts. If you're looking for an adventure that will completely sweep you away, this is not it. As unique as the magic system is, it doesn't feel magical. It's weirdly even plausible. I mean, yeah, this could happen in real life in a few years. right? Or sometime. It is strangely grounded, and that is even more interesting because it's magic, right? But it doesn't feel like it. Now, the main focus of the book is not magic, it's rather the deep issues that this explores, like racism, sexism, colonialism, and everything that comes with that. R.F.Kuang describes and just displays all that in such a well-written way. Nothing is out of place or just thrown in without context. It literally made me feel the rage I was supposed to feel. Now, this can definitely get you into a reading slump if you are not well prepared for it. It's not an easy read whatsoever. That is not the case with Babel. But it is certainly unique, and it has this dark academia vibes that The Secret Society missed. Now, this is my opinion. I really disliked The Secret Society by Donna Tartt, but this one does that part much better. Now, I know this is fantasy, that's not, but whatever. Honestly, I knew from the very beginning that this is going to get a high rating from me. Even if you get bored throughout it, it's still a very good book. So I would say it's a 4-star read, but comparing it to romantasy or rom-coms, that's not fair. You can't do that. Yeah, I prefer romantasy because it's my favorite genre and it keeps me engaged constantly. But if you're looking for something different, this is a very different book. I need something fast-paced. And from what I know, The Nightingale and Tomorrow, they start kind of slow, so definitely not these two. Blue Sister seems cute, and I'm expecting this to give sitcom vibes in a way, though at the same time I might be wrong and I probably will get disappointed. But still, I feel like The Silent Patient is my pick. Honestly, I didn't even want to include this book in this video because I know a lot of people loved this, well, except Boris. Boris didn't really like it. But I wanted to keep it for autumn because that's when my birthday is and I really like the spooky vibes and Halloween, and I wanted good books for that, to just like thrillers and horror or mystery murder, whatever. And I really wanted to read this in fall. But I guess I just really need it now. So we're gonna read The Silent Patient. I'm gonna pick the cutest bookmark just so we can tone down the spookiness for summer. The Silent Patient is a psychological thriller about this woman who stops talking after murdering her husband and a psychotherapist who tries to unsolve the mystery behind her silence. From what I've seen online, this should have really spooky vibes and a shocking plot twist. I think I made a very good decision when I started reading this because I am just a few pages in and I'm already intrigued. Now, let me just show you. This is fun size. This is so tiny. Look at this. I'm just gonna compare it to a regular book real quick. Look at this. It's just such a baby. Oh my god. I really like small books. I didn't expect that. Oh my god, and I caught it. I'm gonna talk like that because it's night and everyone's sleeping. I like the book. It is. If you are in a reading slump and you want something a bit spooky, I don't know, psychologic a little bit. I mean, you get into the psychology with this, and yeah, a pretty good book. I really like the book. I wish I could sit all night and read it, but I need to wake up kind of early. I've read over half of the book and I can't really stop, to be honest. I need to stop because what time? The time is on the phone and I'm filming with the phone. 12 a.m. most likely. I'm really sleepy. This book combines psychology with, I don't know, being a detective and murder, and it's not spooky, not up until now, but it is just so intriguing, and I just want to know what the hell happened. Why did she kill him? And Is his, like, the one at the gallery, her friend, really that bad? Did someone else kill her husband? Did Max did it? I don't know. I genuinely do not understand what's going on.
Gabriel is annoying the shit out of me right now. It's 1:30 a.m. I have 30 pages left. This is how much I have left. I might have figured it out. I think I know what's going on. I'm not sure, honestly, but is it something like the history repeating in a way? Might be wrong. I don't know. We're gonna find out in 30 pages.
It's 2 a.m. I finished the book, but I'm gonna tell you all about it tomorrow because I'm too sleepy. Now, what I can say is that this is definitely a good book. Okay, good night. Hi, I got a new haircut. It's kind of choppy in the back, and I have sort of bangs somehow. Like, I can do that if I want to. I just followed the YouTube video. Now back to reading. I basically finished this in one sitting, apart from the first 30 or 40 pages. And let me tell you, it is a page turner. It definitely is. It is gripping, girl. Now, I didn't want to finish it last night, but I did. I stayed up until 2 a.m. Now, definitely a good book. And the plot twist, it caught me completely off guard. I did not expect that to happen. Now, every time I pick up a new thriller, I expect it to be darker and more gory, but then I remember, wait, a thriller is not like that. Horror books are like that, even though I haven't read a horror book before. So my expectations were not within the genre I picked. That doesn't make any difference because this is a good book. Nonetheless, whatever your expectations are, this is a good book. Thrillers are more intense and unsettling rather than scary straight away and spooky. And this is definitely the best thriller I have ever read up until now. I only read Verity and The Housemaid, and yeah, no. The Silent Patient is way better. The writing style it's not complex. I wouldn't call it complex, it's just better. Now, I'm not gonna lie, all three got me glued to the book, but for sure, this one is up there compared to the other two. I'd love to say more about The Silent Patient, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drop some big fat spoilers if I try to go in detail. What I will say is that I really loved how the author designed the characters. The characters feel real. They are complex and layered, and you don't really know who's bad and who's good because they're both bad and good at the same time. You literally do not know who to trust when reading this book, and it is so easy to read. That's such a plus. Now, rating it is kind of tricky because this is no life changer, okay? I do not feel hollow inside after reading this, but nonetheless, it's definitely a 5-star read. If you are in a reading slump, definitely a book like this will help you out. So girlies, right now is Thursday, and I've been trying to do this challenge for 11 days. No, 12 days now. Theoretically, I did the challenge. Practically, I wanted to read 3 books in this video. Now, realistically, I definitely need a romantasy or a rom-com ASAP. Some people snort cocaine. Now, I'm addicted to romance books. I guess that's better. Now, the good thing is that I realized that my next favorite genre after romantasy and rom-coms are thrillers and horror books, but I guess I just need to read a proper horror book to know that for sure. Well, now I am sorry to admit this, but I'm gonna give in and read an Ellie Hazelwood book because I know it's just my comfort read. I need it. If you know any other authors that have this similar really sweet, really giggly type of vibe, please tell me in the comment section because I need it. I need it. Thanks for watching, girlies. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and while you're at it, you can watch this video next. Yeah, bye!